Well, and you guys actually got married in prison originally?
Yeah. Well, we had a wedding set up before she went away because we were banking on her beating the case. Well, I was banking on it. I was telling her like, yo, you're gonna beat it. She's like, no, I'm gonna blow trial. And I was like, she wouldn't stop saying this. I was like, well, if you blow, I'm gonna be there for you. And she got mad at me because she didn't believe it. But we planned a wedding. We had a wedding planned on a yacht. And when she blew trial, the wedding got canceled because we couldn't continue. So we lost that deposit. Everything went in the wash, and we actually got married over the phone. When she blew trial, her lawyer was able to, I don't want to say too much, but she was able to sign the document. She signed the document, and then later on that day, when they took her back to the facility, she called me. I put the reverend on a three-way, and we actually did our wedding vows over the phone because the wedding got canceled. So we got married over the phone initially.
Okay, and this is the first time either of you had ever been married, right?
Oh, yeah. We never been married, neither one of us.
Right. So, I mean, you talk about your dream wedding, how little girls get wedding magazines and pick out their dresses. And at the end of the day, you get married on three-way.
We got married on the phone. We had to, man, because, actually, they actually give you a ceremony in the prison. But that got canceled because I came to the facility to try to get for my ceremony with my suit on, with my mother-in-law, three of us. So you know how you have like one of them skeleton keys on your keychain?
Mm-hmm.
Just a bullshit skeleton key. So I put my keys in the tray. I put everything out of my pocket. And they said, all right, go through. So when I went through, one of the guys said, hey, you can't bring this in. I mean, this is a bullshit skeleton key. He said, hey, you can't bring. I said, all right, cool. He said, what you want to do with it? I said, I don't care, throw it in the garbage. He took it, he threw it in the garbage. Myself, my mother, and my mother-in-law, we got on the bus and went over to the facility. So we sitting there, we're waiting for Remy to come out so we could do the ceremony. One of the police come and say, hey, you can't come, the wedding is canceled. They threw me in a cell and they separated me from my mother and my mother-in-law. They had me in a cell for about maybe 2 hours and then they just let me out. I'm like, what's going on? When is my wedding? They said it's canceled. So I'm leaving. When I get to the parking lot, all of these different paparazzi rushing me with cameras. I'm like, yeah, what the hell is going on? Next thing I know, I get back home or whatever. Papoose tries to sneak handcuff key in to break Remy Ma out of prison. I said, are you fucking kidding me? They said, so I'm going to come to a prison to break her out of jail. I'm sorry, to a jail to break her out with my mother and my mother-in-law for my wedding? That don't make no sense. So when they did that, they banned me from visiting her. So I was writing letters to Albany. I studied law library, so I kind of knew what I had to do. I put my pen to work. I was writing letters, contesting it. And eventually I was able to gain my visitation rights back. So after that happened, we had to get married over the phone.